Good morning or good afternoon to whoever is watching this. My name is Michael Balbuena, and I'm going to be introducing who I am and pretty much give you all a brief summary of my life. I was born in Los Angeles, California, into an amazing family of four. My dad worked as a high school / adult school teacher who taught English and Spanish, and my mom was an executive accountant for a contracting business. I have one brother named Danny, who is currently 34 years of age, and one sister named Melissa, who is 31. Danny works as a hairstylist with his wife, and they even own their own business in Encino, California called Daniel Jordan Salon. So if you guys are ever in the area, you guys better check it out. Melissa, on the other hand, works as a neurologist with her husband in downtown Phoenix. At the time I was born, they were only around 15 and 12 years old. So yes, there's a huge age gap between my siblings and I, and they still tease me to this day that I might be an accident. Moving on, when I was younger, I had asthma. So this pushed my parents to enroll me in swimming lessons, for they heard that it helped build your lungs. There was a YMCA a few blocks away from where we lived, so they decided to give it a shot. I learned how to swim, and as time progressed, I got faster. And as time went on, the instructor eventually had sat down with my parents and told them that I was getting too fast for the program and that they should put me into competitive swimming. They did just that and put me into a swim club, which consisted of all different age groups. I would go to practice 3 hours a day, 5 times a week. After a lot of swimming, I ended up being a 3-year back-to-back swimming champion right before high school, which definitely helped when applying. I continued swimming for another couple years after starting private Catholic high school and met my closest friends through it. These friends also played another sport called water polo, and they deeply encouraged me to try it out, for they believed I'd do really well because I had the speed and I had the athleticism. I decided to try it out and absolutely fell in love with it. After putting in even more hours and joining their club team, I became the varsity goalie for my high school and went on to play with that same exact club in the Junior Olympics, where we placed second. These friends soon became my brothers, and we did pretty much everything together. We had all shared pretty much the same hobbies and personal interests, which included anything like surfing, skimboarding, skateboarding, listening to music, and even sometimes making our own, playing video games at the time, even hiking. So pretty much anything that you could think of that's outdoorsy, we were probably doing it. A few months before our graduation hit, however, the coronavirus had struck. We had all stayed home, quarantining during this time, and finished school online. Sadly, we didn't have a graduation or even prom. It was more of like a drive-in, for there were still many restrictions in Los Angeles. My parents and I then decided to move to Arizona. And although we loved California, I was already planning on moving here for college because I later planned on attending ASU. And my parents wanted to retire out here and help take care of my sister's newly born son, my little nephew. Most of my family still lives in California, so I do visit quite frequently and see them, as well as all the other connections that I have there. For my personal interest, or my field of interest, it's business administration, and I plan on obtaining my master's within it, and hope to acquire some sort of executive marketing management position after obviously putting the hard work into it. As of now, I work for a broker for solar. So I essentially either go knock door to door, or I sit here at home on the phone making appointments and pretty much show those who are interested the numbers that they could potentially save on a monthly basis. So that's pretty much the rundown on who I am today, and I thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you have a good day or a good night to whatever time you're watching this. Thank you.